Hello everyone. Today's vlog is a follow-up on 4 previous vlogs from January, February, and March having to do with the data breach of the Rhode Island bridges system. You might remember the meme of a criminal going into the computer and selling information to the dark web. That did happen in December. And what I want to talk about today is the letter that the state of Rhode Island sent out. It should have arrived around January 10th, and over 350,000 people were impacted. This is what it looked like, you may recall. I know it was very dense information and a lot of legalese. If you got this letter and you actually acted on it and set up a free Experian credit protection account, excellent. If you don't have an account yet, please set one up. We really want to encourage you to do that before April 30th. Or maybe you threw the letter away, or you don't remember whether you got the letter or not. Just ask for a copy. Again, it's perfectly okay. This letter encourages everyone who received it to set up free credit protection through a company called Experian. They're one of 3 credit protection bureaus in the United States. And here's a list of the others. The state of Rhode Island recommends Experian because they're offering free credit protection for 5 years. In other words, they'll look at your data, anything that uses your name, your date of birth, or social security number for illicit reasons. Criminals could be using that information. So this company, Experian, will monitor your credit for the next 5 years. Normally this would cost $75 to $100 a year for their work of surveying and monitoring your private information. And they would call you, email you, page you, and let you know if there was any kind of a breach. You'll get this protection for 5 years for free. Maybe you tossed the letter, or you aren't even sure if you got the letter. You can contact the Department of Human Services, and they'll be happy to send you another one. And they'll also let you know if you were impacted or not. If you were not impacted, there are a couple of, you don't need to worry about this, but if you were impacted, here's a couple of things you can do. Here's the Experian information. You can also send an email to an individual at DHS who can help you. And here's the name and address. Or if you are working with one of the deaf service providers like OSOL, Perspectives, Tri-County, feel free to ask a staff person there to help you out. They'll connect you with Department of Human Services and make sure that all the necessary information gets to you. You can also call me here at the Commission on the Deaf and Hard of Hearing. And I'll ask you for a little bit of information, and I'll have DHS let you know whether you were impacted by the breach or not, and if so, they'll send you a letter. Here's my contact information. You can also email me, and here's my email information. This is so important. This is a really serious breach. If you don't act on it, there could be some really inconvenient consequences because some really bad people might have used your name, your social security, your banking information. Maybe they went out and bought a car with it, or a boat, or even a house, and they bought some, or got a loan, and they're not paying that loan, they're ignoring it. It applies to you because it's your information, and even though you didn't buy the boat or the car or borrow that money, you could be impacted by this. So if you have the letter or you had it, be sure to act on it. If you're not clear on anything, just contact one of your deaf service providers or me. I am more than happy to help you out. Okay? Thanks so much.